As promised, Okukusa comes to us directly from Bondo in Siaya County, where 3 out of 4 miners who are still trapped in a collapsed mine have been rescued. The 3 were rescued at 2 a.m. this morning and rushed to the Bondo Sub-County Hospital for treatment. Bondo Deputy County Commissioner Richard Karani has confirmed that rescue, but the search continues for the 1 more miner still trapped in the debris, as friends and families hold on to hope that he will also be found alive and well. Okukusa, yesterday you rightly corrected me. Yesterday was day 6. This is day 7. Have the rescuers heard from the miner who still remains trapped?
Well, Olive, yes, they have heard from you. Actually, just a couple of minutes ago, I've spoken with one of the experts who are involved in this rescue operation by the name Norbert Akecha, and he has just confirmed that they are in contact with the remaining worker by the name Tom Okwach, and is projecting that maybe in 2 hours' time they'll be able to get him out. That is according to Norbert Akech, one of the experts and the people involved in the operation that is ongoing right behind me there. And even as we speak now, what is happening is that they are trying to pump out water. Last night there was some heavy rains around this area, and therefore the place is a bit flooded, preventing the rescuers from gaining access to the missing man, that is Tom Okwach. But according to the expert there, Norbert Akech, is that after they are done with pumping out that water, then they'll be able to get access to that miner and probably get him out. Earlier on, we were able to visit the 3 miners who were rescued last night. Early this morning, that is around 3 a.m., and actually at Bondo Sub-County Hospital, that is where they are receiving treatment. They are in good shape. None of them has any bodily injuries or anything of that nature, apart from Victor Otieno, who claims to have had some soil into his eyes during the accident, and therefore is experiencing some little eye problem. But according to the medics at the hospital, there is no cause for worry. Even as by the time we were leaving, they were actually going through some counseling that has been organized by the hospital authorities. What is happening again, according to the accounts that we got from the survivors, that is Jackton Onyango and Philip Oburu, is that they were actually asleep by the time the rescuers got to their location. They actually woken up by a tap from one of the rescuers. So they're saying they had actually left everything to God. In fact, Oburu says that the entire period they were down there, they spent most of the time praying. And in fact, he says that this is a moment that has changed his life, that has brought him closer to God because of the constant prayers that they used to conduct down there as they waited for their fate. And of course, they also told us about the harrowing ordeals of staying without food for all that period, even though they also say that they managed to survive on water that was seeping through the walls of the mine. So in a nutshell, that is what they're trying to paint a picture of how the life has been down there. Total darkness. They couldn't tell which day it is. So just hoping that finally they'll be rescued. But they were sort of confident that they'll be rescued because they could hear the rescuers talking to them through the pipes that we had mentioned earlier, some water pipe there. And of course, that gave them a lot of hope and expectations as far as their rescue is concerned. So this is what is happening right now, is that the operations are still on. Tom Okwach, according to Norbert Akech, one of the experts, is likely to be pulled out in the next 2 hours. Definitely we'll be here to wait for that moment and share with our viewers out there. And of course, all of us and everybody here, including the relatives who have been camping at this particular place since the incident happened, are looking forward to that positive reunion when it happens. So we'll be here up to the last moment when Tom will be pulled out of the mine. Back to you, Olive.
not only a report at 7 and at 9 p.m. to hear in what condition the 3 miners were pulled out, and you shared some of their experience. So we wait to hear them share their experiences in their voices, but we also await the good news of the final miner being pulled out of the gold mine.